Today I'm going to show you a simple script I wrote in Plug'n Audio Plug'n Scipt, and I will show you how to build your own scripts on top of it, so you can create your own DSP algorithms. So obviously the first thing you need to do is to download Plug'n Scipt, and you can download the demo version, which I actually have right here. Or you can pay for the full one, and then you can also export your scripts into plugins. But this video is going to be more about prototyping, so I want to really talk a lot about that. So here I have Plug'n Scipt loaded, and you're going to want to click on this pencil icon here, and now you can load scripts by clicking on this window. And here I have a folder, my scripts, and you can easily create your own scripts by just selecting a script and then clicking on save script as, and then you can also create your own folders like I did here. And let's just open the basic script and click on this edit button here. And now as you can see, this window opened up. So I'm going to make it full screen. And as you can see, this is the script. So right at the top, you have the name of the script and the description. And you can obviously edit them. And then you have your parameters. So you have the names of the parameters, the units, the enumerators, then an array with all those parameters, the steps, the minimum value, and the maximum value. So how this here works is I can create a parameter. Let's call it gain. And then I can set the units of it. I have no idea what the enumerators are used for, so I'm just going to skip them. And then here you also don't need to change anything. And then the minimum value is going to be 0 and the maximum one is going to be 2. Okay, so as you can see, I now have set up the gain parameter. I'm just going to save it, doing command save. And here I can reload it. And then I have the gain parameter. Then we have a warning here, so you can click on it. And now we can actually change the process block. So what the process block is, it's like the main part of your script. It's where you can write all of your DSP stuff, and this is going to be called a lot of times a second. So if it was process sample, it would be called your sample rate times per second. Process block basically does the same thing, but it takes blocks and then gives them to your plugin, and then you can basically process that block and not the individual sample. That's actually really helpful because you can do a lot more stuff with that. So let's just go through each line of code. So this here is your process block function, and it takes in a block of data. And then here you have a for loop that goes through each channel, then one more here that goes through each sample. Then here just assign a value to your data.samples channel sample. So it basically is like that sample that you want to change, and then you basically assign it, you value it. So right now it basically does nothing. So let's just multiply this by the parameter we have, and we can actually look into a different script on how to do this. So let's just go here, and then let's just check this script here out, then click on edit. Then we can see that here, this is how you do that. So let's just create a new variable here. So now we can actually rename this to gain and multiply this one by gain. And now this should work, so let's just save it. Select the right script again. So I have a kick loaded in, and we're going to set the gain to 1. Okay, so that seems to work pretty well. So let's just set the minimum to 0. And right now it goes to 0, so we hear nothing. And if we go up, it gets out there and it clips. So that's pretty good. And up here you can see the CPU usage, and that's like a bad thing about Plug'n Scipt, that it takes up a lot of your CPU. So if I just deactivate it, it's on 0%. Then with Plug'n Scipt it's like 10%, but that's okay because, for prototyping you don't really need a lot of power. But if you have like a really large algorithm that can go up pretty high, like to 100% and then it basically is going to glitch and it's not good. So that's why for like more complex plugins there is the option to write in C++. And just like that, we have a simple gain script right here, and you can get the basic script on my GitHub. So just search MA audio and then you will probably find it. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, consider subscribing to the channel for more tutorials like this one.